All right, Shalom. First and foremost, give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekakwadash, the one time the elder apostle, great millstone, rule and teach well. Brother Kwan from the great millstone Dallas camp, coming at you with a quick lesson through the spirit power Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Today, I just wanted to go over a known topic amongst Christianity, about the belief of the angels coming down and sleeping with women and things like that. That's a false belief, all right? You have the word like the Nephilim, all right, where they believe those are the angels that came down and slept with women. But let's see if this word Nephilim is in the scriptures. The word Nephilim is not in the scriptures, nowhere. So this is a website that a brother here at Great Millstone made, okay? And this is it has this is like the King James version of the scriptures, the 1611 King James version. So let's see if let's try another app, if you will, because that was a website. In case you people don't believe, the Great Millstone little, not little, but website that we use. Let's see if that word's in the scriptures. The word's not in the scriptures, man. So this is the King James Version Bible here on a well-known app that Esau created, all right? It is a King James Version, man, okay? And this app, I believe, was created by a so-called Jew, himself, all right? So that word's not in the scriptures. Now, where you get that word really comes from is here in this verse, in this chapter, and we're going to get to it. This is Genesis 6:1. And it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them. This is those men are talking about the second classification of men that the Lord created in the beginning. All right. So the Lord had the sons of God, which are the Israelites that later on became the Israelites, the sons of men. All right. Which later on became, your so-called Chinese, Japanese, Arab, and East Indian, the actual African, okay? Because you Negroes, Jamaicans, and Haitians are not Africans, man, all right? Those are the children of Ham, okay? So those would be those daughters of men, okay? Verse 2. So that the sons of God, which are the Israelites, but this is before they were called Israelites, saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, they were beautiful women, and they took them wives, all which they chose, okay? Now, this is where the sons of God went off. All right, now, let's clarify something. As a nation of Israelites, all right, Israelite men, can we have the heathen women? Yes, we can lay with them. We can make babies with them, okay? But we cannot make marriage covenants with them, man. Okay? And what do I mean by that? Okay? Because marriage, of course, real marriage is sex, all right? But also, marriage was a business amongst the Israelite customs, man. You would join houses, all right, to increase the wealth amongst both families, man. All right? So that's what the sons of God, the Israelites, were doing before they were called that in the beginning. All right. Before the flood came, man. All right. And even after the flood, the children of Israel was still doing that. And I'm gonna pull a scripture on that here in a few that shows that we were still doing that as a nation, man. Our greatest true king, all right, he did it, man. So I'm going to get a precept on that later, though. Verse 3, and the Lord Yahweh said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years, man. All right. So that's pretty self-explanatory. When you read the beginning in Genesis, you will know that the sons of God was living for hundreds upon hundreds of years, man. All right. Methuselah and Adam, they lived to be 900 some odd years old, man. Anyway, Let's get back to it. But now it says 120 years, man. So that the men would, so, and not talking about every classification of men, all right? It's talking about the sons of God, man. Okay, you had three classifications of men in the beginning: the sons of God, which are the Israelites; sons of men, like I just broke down; and the sons of the wicked. All right, the sons of the wicked, that would be Esau, Edom, man, and his nation in the beginning. All right, the sons of the wicked, the ones the Lord made to be the wicked of the earth, man. Now, verse 4. There were giants in the earth in those days. All right. So when it says there were giants in the earth in those days, does that mean that there were 10-story tall beings in the earth? No, man. No. That shit that you see Esau pull up on YouTube of quote unquote finding skulls, no. That shit is fake. Shit is fake, man. All right. Don't get it wrong. All right. The Israelites, the sons of men, the sons of the wicked, back then before the flood, they were bigger, man. They were of bigger stature because the earth was still in a way better state. All right. At this time, the earth was still in its state of Eden, man, of paradise. Okay. We didn't have that right here, and where I'm reading at, you didn't have power plants all over the earth. You didn't have cars. You didn't have there was no fracking in the earth, taking away the oil, so on and so forth, man. Okay. The wicked of Esau, Edom wasn't ruling in the earth around this time. So the earth was still in a paradise-like state. All right. So everything was more vibrant in color. Everyone was more healthier. The animals was in a better state. The humans on earth were in a better state as a whole. Okay. So, of course, they were a bigger stature. But the word giants here, okay, this is where they get the word Nephilim. All right. This is the Hebrew word Nepal. Okay. Which means a feller, bully, or a tyrant, giants, the Nephilim. All right. That's where they get the word Nephilim from. I thought you said the word Nephilim wasn't in the scriptures. Well, in its English format, it's not in the scriptures, man. Okay. Which the word Nepal, that word means to fall, man. Okay. And we're going to get a scripture on that here in a minute. And now you would ask the question, okay, so what did these giants, where did they fall from? Let's continue reading. And also after that, when the sons of the Most High came in unto the daughters of men, they bare children to them. The same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown. So the sons of God had children with those daughters of men. All right. Now, which goes to show you that the man is above the woman here, because even though they had sons and daughters of the heathen women, what are those sons and daughters? They were still children of the Most High, man. All right. Because the man holds the seed. Okay. Verse 5. And the Most High saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. Now, the Lord has it set up like this for a reason, man. Where did that wickedness come from? The Lord just gave you 4 verses on it. The sons of God making marriage pacts with these heathen women, man. Okay. These heathen women were what? They had their own gods that they were worshiping back then, man. Okay. But the sons of God was only supposed to worship Yahweh, man. All right. So let's get an account. First, let's prove that the angels don't give into marriage. All right. The angels don't have sex, man. Which goes to show you that these sons of God here are talking about actual men on the earth in the flesh. Okay. Matthew 22:30. For in the resurrection they neither marry nor are given in marriage, but are as the angels of the Most High in heaven. Okay. Now, if you read up in this verse, you would have the scribes and Pharisees coming to Yahushua asking Yahushua, which the world in the calls Jesus Christ. All right. Who's gonna be the damn. Let's get. I'm gonna kill it if I don't get it. Okay. Okay, now let's start at 25 and I'm going to read down. Now there were with us 7 brethren. The first, when he had married a wife, deceased, he died, and having no issue, left his wife unto his brother. All right, which that's in the law. Likewise, the second also, and the third unto the 7th. And the last of all, the woman died also. Therefore, in the resurrection, so all those men, they died, all right, that had that same woman, which they were next of kin, they were brethren. Therefore, in the resurrection, whose wife shall be of the 7? All right. So who's now? Jacob's asking you, Yahushua. Okay, now all 7 of them had this same woman. You know, now do they still follow the law because they still died, so they didn't go off. For they all had her. So they're asking Yahushua, whose wife should she be? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, ye do err, not knowing the scriptures, nor the power of the Most High. For in the resurrection they neither marry. So when they go back to the heavenly realm, okay, they're not thinking about marriage. They're not thinking about anything earthly here on the earth. Nor are given in marriage, but are as the angels of the Most High in heaven. So they return back onto their spiritual form. All right. We don't have this fleshly body in the 4th dimension, man. All right. Which the scriptures call the 3rd heaven. But you can't see it here down. You can't see. See, you can't fly to the ends of the universe, all right, and reach the heavenly realm. No, it's a totally different dimension, man. Okay. So, as the scriptures say here in verse 30, but are as the angels of the Most High in heaven. So they don't give in to marriage, man. The angels don't have sex. The scriptures can't make that any more clear than what they've made it. All right. So now that point is proven, let's move to the next. All right. Here's 1 Kings 11:4. Our King Solomon. All right. Which this is I got this scripture for Genesis the 6th chapter that goes to show you that what was the sons of God doing with those heathen women? They were following after the customs of those heathen women. Now here, if you know the life of King Solomon had 1,000 women, all right, 700 Israelite women and 300 concubines, man. Those concubines were heathen women. So in Solomon's old age, he got weak, all right, and he let his women build their gods in the temple of the Most High that he had made for the Most High, all right. And what did Solomon do? He started following after those same customs, all right. And when Solomon started to follow after those customs, he was a king, okay. So when Solomon started to follow after those customs, a lot of the children of Israel, southern and northern kingdom more so northern kingdom, started following after those same customs as well, man. Okay. So this is 1 Kings 11:4. For it came to pass when Solomon was old, that his wives turned away his mind, all right, after other gods, because that word heart there in the Hebrew is la'ab, which means mind. All right, after other gods, their idols, man. And his heart was not perfect with Yahweh, his power, as was the heart of David, his father, man. Because David never followed after no gods, man, of the heathen, man. Okay. David only worshiped Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai from start to finish, man, of his life. Okay, so goes to show you this is a breakdown, another precept to break down Genesis the 6th chapter to show you that we were following after the customs of those heathen women in Genesis the 6th chapter. That was the fall, all right, of those sons of God, man. All right, in the flesh here on earth. Not angels coming down on the earth having sex with women, man. No, that's false. That's not true. Now, let's get before I get this in Psalms 82, let's get this in Genesis 32 and 28 to go show you that the sons of God was later on changed to Israel. So this is Genesis 32 and 28. And he said, thy name, this is after Jacob wrestled the angel and received the blessing, all right, and got his name changed from Jacob to Israel. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. Now the angel is finna break down what Israel means. For as a prince has thou power with the Most High and with men and has prevailed. Let's get the word Israel. Yasharallah, all right, God prevails, all right. The second name for Jacob given to him by the Most High after his wrestling with the angel at Peniel. So this means, hey, what? God prevails, princes of the power, man. Okay. Prince has thou power with God. So princes of the power. Okay. So now let's jump back to Psalms 82 and 6. I have said, ye are gods. All right. So we are gods, man. And all of you are children of the Most High. We're the sons of God. Verse 7, here's the point I'm ended on this. But ye shall die like men. All right, so I'm going to show you what we're men here in the flesh on the earth. All right, just like those sons of God in Genesis 6th chapter word, man. And fall like one of the princes. It's going to show you what. Where goes that word princes again, man. And what is that? What is the key word? Fall. You shall fall. Nepal was going to show you what? The giants, Nepal, were what? They fell, man. All right, that's what the word Nepal means, okay? It means to fall, to be cast down. We were cast down, what? Through following the customs of those heathen women, man. So, Lord willing, that was edifying. With that, I'm give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Shalom. On to the next one.